from based straight to busting. North Melbourne Kangaroos. Now, how can you go for the most stereotypical Australian animal where in North Melbourne might be the only place in the country where you can't find them? Now, you might have seen some videos on the internet of these boxing kangaroos taking on guys here and there, but actually all these deadbeats do is lie around, eat grass and get in the way of your golf game. So because of that, North Melbourne Kangaroos, mid. Carlton Blues. Now, if you're going to name your team after a colour, you may as well make your team colours that colour, not some sort of shade of blue that's so dark it's almost black. Just get out of here. Cringe. Melbourne Demons. Naming yourself after a mythical being, not only that, but a biblical mythical being, that's pretty based. Also for the fact that it triggers the PC pearl-clutching evangelical Christians out there. This one's for you. Melbourne Demons. Based team. And the complete opposite, St Kilda Saints. How are you going to name your team after some guy that goes to church every Sunday? Does it get any more cringe than that? You just took the name from your town and just called yourself that, the St Kilda Saints. No originality, try harder. Collingwood Magpies. Now it's true that magpies are quite an intimidating bird, but they suffer from bird name inflation in the league, you see, and because of that reason we can't justify giving them a based standing. They move down to mid. Richmond Tigers. Now, tiger is a very strong, very noble being, as feared as it is respected. Not much else we can say about the Richmond Tigers. Based team. Hawthorn Hawks. And now, although it is another bird name, what's good about the Hawks is that they, unlike the Eagles, are somewhat underrepresented around the world. And the Hawks are a very based bird. And the team name alliterates. The team name alliterates with the name of town, the Hawthorn Hawks. Easily the most catchy name in the league, and so because of that, Hawthorn Hawks are based. Greater Western Sydney Giants. Now, three things wrong with this. First of all, as I'm sure everyone is wondering, why the hell do they have a team in Western Sydney if no one in Western Sydney has ever heard of football before? Second, the name is misleading because there is in fact nothing great about Western Sydney. And third, Giants, is this Jack and the Beanstalk or some shit? Cringe, get out of here. Sydney Swans, another bird name and by far the cringiest of all the birds. You may think that a male swan is intimidating when he's defending his chicks, but really, what's he gonna do? There's no claws, not even a real beak, he's got a flat bill, and the neck is so long and skinny you could swing it around your head like a lock in a sock. Not intimidating, not a threat. Sydney Swans, cringe. And while we're at it, why have they got a white swan on their logo when everybody knows that white swans don't exist and all swans are black? Brisbane Lions, another very based animal that they choose to go with. Lions, who's gonna argue? Based. Gold Coast Suns. Is this a joke? Naming your team after an astrological body? You know that if you had 18 suns on the pitch, their density would be so much that it would collapse the entire stadium into a black hole? It's absolutely ridiculous. Get out of here with that. So Gold Coast Suns, absolutely cringe. Well, that's my tier list right here. Feel free to adjust your tips accordingly, and yes, as always, this is financial advice.